Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Piyush Zone. Myself Priya. Today I am going to discuss about the second part, that is the remaining parts of the types of evidence. Now, let us continue. Sixth one, that is digital or electronic evidence. The definition of evidence was amended by the Information Technology Act 2000 to include electronic records within the same. The electronic record includes record generated, data generated, the image stored, sound stored, or any other information received or sent in an electronic form. The case relating to this is Shivraj Bhan versus Harchand Gir. When the party involved don't get the opportunity to cross-examine the statements to ascertain the truth, then such a statement does not amount to evidence. Thus, electronic evidence can be considered as a valid form of evidence. The seventh type of evidence is documentary evidence. Document is defined in Section 3 of the Indian Evidence Act. Documentary evidence refers to any matters described or expressed upon any substance by means of letters, figures, or marks, or by more than one means which can be used for recording the matter. Essentials of documentary evidence are how the contents of the documents are to be proved. Second, how the document is to be proved to be genuine. Third, how far and in what cases the oral evidence is excluded by documentary evidence. Now let us move on to the eighth type, that is forensic evidence. Such type of evidence help in looking at and analyzing things that cannot be seen with the naked eye. It varies from the type of crime one is investigating. For example, in case of vehicle theft, the DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, is the founding block of all human beings. Investigators can find preparatory DNA in biological evidence found at a crime scene. Forensic evidence can be divided into two categories, that is, physical evidence and biological evidence. Physical evidence refers to non-living or inorganic matter such as fingerprints, shoe impressions, tire impressions, fiber, glass, drugs, bullets, paints, petroleum byproducts, etc. Whereas biological evidence includes blood, hair, saliva, urine, etc. It also includes botanical materials such as plants, wood, pollens, cocoons, etc. Now let us discuss about the ninth type, that is hearsay evidence. Hearsay evidence refers to evidence which the witness has neither personally seen nor heard. It is just reported by the witness and considered to be very weak evidence. Such evidence is often rejected as they are considered to be irrelevant. They are inadmissible because the witness has neither personally seen nor heard. The witness came to know about it by third person. The case relating to this evidence is Balram Prasad Agarwal versus the state of Bihar. In this case, a young married woman, daughter of the appellant or complainant, who is alleged to have been murdered by the respondent or accused, or to have been forced to commit suicide by falling in a well situated on the backside of the house of the accused. It was said that the information obtained from their neighbors was completely hearsay evidence. However, the respondents were convicted on the basis of hearsay evidence. Now let us discuss the 10th evidence, that is physical evidence. Physical evidence refers to any evidence which is found at the crime scene. It includes fingerprints, cut marks, tool marks, handprints, footprints, etc. According to forensic sciences, it refers to anything that needs a microscope to view something that cannot be seen by the naked eye. Examination of such evidence can be conducted by various methods such as making impressions in plaster, lifting fingerprints from the objects encountered, taking images of marks. We'll discuss remaining evidences in coming videos. If you like the video, then please subscribe to my channel and please click on bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.